the third floor. Comedy specials at 8. Fishing rod and quite few. And what I caught wouldn't be big enough for you and I say I did great.
So listen, I'm not going to preach because... So what you're about to see on screen right now is me getting interrupted by a local gentleman asking me if I'm picking up the rubbish. I am, yeah. No? Why don't clean it? And what you're looking at right here is the extremely confused look on my face when he asks me not to. We actually engage in quite a lengthy discussion about some problems they've been having in the local area, and in particular at this park up. You'll see me explaining this in just a second, and as this video goes on, I'll show you a couple more things they're doing that makes this park up particularly interesting. Caution though, it does get ever so slightly political. So I don't know how much of that conversation that I just caught, but the chap that I was speaking to actually lives here in his van, and he's asked me not to pick the rubbish up, and the reason being is because they're having such an issue with the rubbish. He normally picks it up every day and keeps it clean, but it's getting so bad that to make a point they're leaving it for a week at a time, so then they can hoard it all together just to show people the problem that it's causing. Now I don't want to preach, this isn't that kind of channel, but the reason I was picking it up and putting it in the video is because this is every single park up. I've had to do this at every single park up, and if you followed the channel for the last couple of videos, you'll see that I'm finding stunning park ups, you know, by rivers, by lakes, in the forest, just beautiful, beautiful spots, and there's flipping rubbish at every single one. My point was going to be that me picking it up really doesn't solve the problem, because all that will happen to this is I'll take it to a recycling place and then they would just ship it overseas and dump it in a third world country and either set light to it or put it in the sea or whatever. I'll try and find a clip that I can put over the top now to show you how this tiny bit of rubbish turns into a huge global problem. I'm just going to stick a link in the description for a petition that you can sign that hopefully will make the government think about what they're doing with their plastic waste, and fundamentally it's such a simple solution. Just stop the single-use plastics. But yeah, like I say, don't want to preach, but I'm going to stick it in a video because I want the videos to be honest, and you'll see all these beautiful places in the UK, and I want to show you the downside. So yeah, so now I have to rescatter this rubbish so that guy can prove his point in his little bit of in the environment. Make sense? Hope that makes sense. Nothing has ever felt so alien to me as dumping all that there, but hopefully this guy in his little local community can make a difference, and hopefully, you know, tiny little bit by tiny little bit we'll get somewhere. I'm not going to hold my breath, but you know, if you want to sign the petition, go and have a look. If it doesn't interest you, just ignore this part of the video, and yeah, get on with your day. So I probably didn't articulate myself all that well yesterday. He's not just going to dump the rubbish here by his sign, he's going to leave it about, and he's just trying to show the point that if he doesn't pick it up, or it's not picked up or cleared up by anyone, it just gets out of control. And he said it's getting back to the point where it was 3 years ago, because he's made it so nice, everyone wants to come here, but everyone's leaving rubbish. Now I asked the question, why don't the council just put a big bin up here? And he said that they used to.
On the go all the time.
Yeah, they used to put a big bin up here, however, the local residents would, when their wheelie bins were full up, they'd just bring all their rubbish up here and dump it in there.
They all start going together.
Yeah, the local residents would, their wheelie bins would fill up and they bring it all up here and dump it in there, so the council's solution was to just get rid of the bin. Now I do understand that, but it does beg the question as where do we put our rubbish? Now, they're actually trying to get him removed. There's a height barrier on the entrance to this car park, and when I pulled in I was like, oh, they're going to shut that tonight. They're not at the moment, but there is a thing going through to try and get vans banned from here all of the time, not just overnight but during the day. Now I know that's going to get very, in the comments I'm going to get loads of comments about this new wild camping bill, this law that's been introduced to completely ban wild camping. Now I have many opinions on that, and I've not done a video on it because, to be honest, I don't understand law in the detail that I need to for it to make sense.
I love camping.
Hello.
Sorry.
You're alright, mate. Hello. I know, yes, you're gorgeous. Yes, you are. Yes.
Just got to know what's going on.
That's alright. You gonna go and find your dad?
Thank you very much.
No problem.
Come on.
You go and find your dad?
Come on.
Is it good girl?
Thank you.
No problem. So before the brief interruption there from Lassie, I can't remember what I was saying. Oh yeah, the camping bill. My understanding of law isn't big enough for me to make a video, and I don't want to put out the same video that everyone else has. Oh, new wild camping bill, we're all banned, and all this almost, you know, hype around it. So what I'm going to do, the best video by far that I've seen on it is by a guy called Ken, who's got a channel, Life is Too Short. At the very end of this video I'll put a link to his video, and I'll put a link in the description as well, because it actually explains it properly. So it's more of a change to an existing trespass law on private land than it is to a new wild camping bill. So yeah, if you want proper information, it's a heavy watch. He's done really well to put it all together, but yeah, go and check that video out because it's a darn sight better than anything I'm going to be able to say. And one more link I want to put in the description is to, I think it's just a lady on Facebook who's trying to get the guy here, trying to stop him getting banned, because he is, like I say, protecting the local area, and he's actually fighting against them trying to shut this place for vans. So again, I'll put her Facebook link in the description, and if you do feel like going to check any of it out for more detail than I can give you here, then yeah, go and check it out. But yeah, it's a really nice park up. So that's his horse box over there that he lives in, and he's planted all kinds of plants and that around. So this is his wildlife garden, and last night he was actually showing me that it started to attract glowworms or glow beetles. I'm not sure what they're called. Now I've never ever seen a glow beetle before. Let me just pop you down. Yeah, I've never seen a glow beetle before, so I did try and film it as best I can. So I'll pop that footage in. But he was telling me that he's been here for 3 years now, and when he came here, it was completely decimated. Like, he spent 2.5 days just completely clearing it of rubbish, and he now looks after it. He plants wildflowers and all sorts of things like that, and he's starting to get some of the local nature back, and bugs and beetles and bees and butterflies and all those things are absolutely key for the environment. So, and it's here, I can see it, I can attest to the fact that it does exist.
There's some stains on your photo, little cracks on your rusty frame, stuck in the mud, but it's okay. I don't have the peace